whatever.
He's crippled up like a dead spider.
Yes, and his wife is like super smoking hot. Not in my head, I've tried to just. There's no fucking way. There's no. She gets attention for being the caring, nurturing woman, whatever.
It's virtue signaling. That's what it is.
Well, it's like,
basically.
And they do Q&As and stuff, and I watch it because there's channels that they go in depth on the psychology of like, how possible is it that this is the epitome of human kindness? She just wants to take care. There's no fucking way. That would be like a billionaire going up to a homeless person being like, you know what, I'm going to marry you because I'm kind. I would be like, everything in my body, my male intuition that a caveman had 8 million years ago, where the hair on the back of his neck stands up and go, there's something fucking wrong with this. Looks at that situation, I go, it's not because she's kind, it's because she thinks she's being kind, but it's the feeling she gets from taking care of this person. It's the selfish need to be important.
Well, they garner praise like social currency.
Yes. And I'm like, because there's no way somebody that has all these attributes would be like, you know, I'm going to throw it in the trash with someone that's never going to be able to procreate. He can't pleasure me.
Can't really do anything.
He can't do anything. And it's like, they were saying some shit about personality. I'm like, there's a billion funny dudes. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have to be crippled to be suddenly funny. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think you're better off being a midget than a normal guy in terms of getting a hot woman.
Well, because you'd be some sort of... Be
like Wee Man.
Oddity. You'd be an oddity, right? I guess people... Well, it's a status thing. People would be looking at them more.
Yeah.
That's status. That's how that works, right? And I always think about those things in that analytical sort of way. So when normie people are like, oh, look, it's true love. I'm like, she gets attention from that relationship. That's what she wants. Out of the relationship is the attention that it gives her.
Well... in which women, they're capable of love because I've seen them love guys, especially if they're like felons, of course, because they'll go to the ends of the earth
Jeremy
for them.
Meeks.
Yeah. Women love...
Just be yourself.
But, well, also, too, I don't even think like guys like Jeremy Meeks, for example, or like Chads like him, like Giga Chads.
Mm-hmm.
They might be getting hookups, but they're definitely not getting relationships because... the whole idea is all women look at these Chad guys think, well, he's a player, blah, 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 so they're not going to get into an LTR with him, of course. So they go for these doofy guys because they think no woman wants a doofy guy, but since all women think that the doofy guy is actually the one getting more success than Chad.
I mean, it depends on...
That's like the more pure oofy-doofy theory.
I think the Chad is he's meeting his biological imperative, though, right? Like, he's meeting the...
Well, Chad, though, like... Chad-type guys I see that are, like, say, married or long-term relationships, they're always with women that are below their looks match, too. They're not with a Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
They're with, like, a Becky. Like, the woman might be a 6 at most.
I don't know. Like, I don't...
Because guys... The way it is now, guys don't even get their looks matched. They usually get, like, somebody that's, like, a woman that's, like, 2 or 3 points below them.
Well, that's
especially if you go on a dating app.
That's because they have much lower success rates, though.
Bro,
there's the value from men... So, the value from women entering the workforce has been stripped from men, right? So, it makes the necessity... of men much less, to where all the women are like, oh, guys aren't attracted to me, blah, blah. Yeah, because you can make $70,000, $80,000 a year instead of your husband having to do that for you, right? And be the provider. Now they want more. But the wanting more meme, it's not a meme. You see philosophers, you see all these ancients talking about shit like this. I mean, Aristotle talked about it. Schopenhauer, the man, talked about this shit. Nietzsche talks about this shit. These are intrinsic things men have known for thousands of years, and people pretend nowadays, oh, they're misogynist. No, it's the fucking truth.
Well, we talked about this in my stream last night, how, like, these great men, like these great inventors, these great philosophers, or these geniuses, pretty much every single one of them was a true cell. They died like a kissless, hugless virgin. Like Isaac Newton, Nikola Tesla, Schopenhauer. Nietzsche died from escort maxing. Plato didn't get married or have children. I don't think Aristotle did either.
Nope.
Socrates, we just don't really know, but I'm assuming he had the same fate. Even like a lot of these the Austrian painter, he was a true cell, and he had to take control of a whole country to like ascend and get Eva Braun. He was an inkwell till he became literal ruler of a country. He had to status max that hard.
He had to grok max. Grok maxing. That's a good one. That's a new one right there.
Mecha Hitler Godzilla comes out the Eastern Mediterranean with rockets on his wrist over Tel Aviv.
He's got a giant hammer and just has an iron cross at the end of it.
Well, in Wolfenstein 3D, the original one, Mecha Hitler was the final boss. He was in a mech suit with machine guns on each arm. That game came out before Doom. That was like the OG FPS.
Yep.
In terms of how we think of them now. Oh, Wolfenstein: The New Order and Old Blood were good, but man, Wolfenstein 2 was like so subversive.
Oh, you mean the new one, or what?
Well, there was Youngblood that was after, where he played as like BJ and Anya's daughters.
Mm-hmm.
But the one for that, New Colossus, well, you know, basically it just praised communism and black supremacy, and then you had like naked pregnant woman with machine gun gunning down Aryan super soldiers and panzer hounds.
Everything in gaming has to go that way these days, man. It's so annoying. Every single franchise has to do it too.
Then again, I almost hate like the anti-woke people more than I do like the woke people.
Well, it's like two extremes. You know, I get hating all the woke crap, but then it's like when you try too hard to push in the opposite direction, it's way too much of a meme.
Well, it's not even that. They'll say stuff like with the Kingdom Come 2 that came out, and Henry and Hans were in. You can be in a homosexual relationship with Hans, and then like all these like anti-woke people would be like, "That's not woke. You're just trying to like ruin this ultra-based chud game." There's other stuff too.
I just want to delete humans.
Synthetic Man had like a good 4-hour-long video on Kingdom Come 2.
At this point, you know, I just look at the elements of certain games that are like that. The parts that are good, I praise them, and then the parts that I don't like, I'm like,
looking
this
at
is
like
freaking lame.
Modern video games and TV shows really shows you how unobservant and brain dead normies are. Like the Fallout TV show. Mm-hmm. All people are like, "Oh, I'm a Fallout fan. I'm a Fallout fan," which I don't even care about Fallout anymore because it's so dead to me. But there's multiple retcons in the lore. There was a lot of progressive leftist themes and elements in the story. And everybody praised the show. And then, like, one of my normie friends I talked to, I remember when that show came out, I talked to him about it, about how awful it was, the issues with it. And he's like, "Bro, it's not that bad." Or, like, with the Last of Us TV shows.
Oh, my god!
I remember the first season, everybody's like, oh, this is so good, this is so great. I'm like, they're race swapping people, and then y'all all like, oh, this gay episode that had no reason to be in there because that wasn't even part of the first game. And now they're like, this is and now people are like, oh, season 2 is really bad. It's like, did you not play part 2 when it came out? Did you not see that?
Well,
and now you're shocked. You're like, oh, the story in this one sucks. It's like, of course it was gonna suck because it's based off the second game.
Mm-hmm.
Although Abby in the TV show doesn't.
She's not freaking steroid.
Yeah. She's not roided up. Like, she actually looks kind of cute, Abby in the TV show. She doesn't look like Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey mashed together.
I don't know. Some of the little epithets in the show are just ridiculous. Like the thing, I'm gonna be a dad. Who the fuck wrote that?
Women?
What kind of... I'm trying to self-censor. What kind of person...
creature
wrote that and was like, this is gonna be cool. Dude, someone needs to...
I'm at the point where...
someone needs to, like, get their hands and give them a hug around the neck, if you know what I mean.
Well, the progressive leftist stuff in shows and games now at this point, I just kind of laugh at it.
Well, that stuff is...
Because it's gotten to a point where it's so over the top, it's just hilarious. What does make me upset is, like, just like these people who claim to be against woke, but they don't even notice, like, the subtle stuff in the games, or they don't, like, notice some of these, like Stellar Blade in the DLC for it is basically like trans-coded, the whole ending for it. So it's like, congratulations, you actually played as a true android. So yeah, Stellar Blade's gay and cringe now.
Speaking of troon humanism, as far as that stuff is concerned, you know, like I've been replaying Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
It's a great narrative, and
there's like some woke stuff, but I do enjoy the themes of the game. I like dystopian sci-fi, so.
Well, now I'm not even talking about like troon. I mean like transhumanism, like as far as like robot and uploading your brain and all that shit.
Yeah.
When people talk about, you know, well, what, you know, you wouldn't be human or this or that anymore, I'm like, we're already going into all those things nowadays. We're already way beyond what it means to be a normal human being and all our understanding. If we're gonna upload ourselves, or if we're gonna have a robot biometric body or whatever, let's do it. Let's full send it. Why are you scared of that? Or I wouldn't be human anymore. We're already basically not human.
Yeah.
Look at all the things that people are addicted to and all the stuff that people
already
do.
living in their cubes.
I mean, the thing is I'm saying it's over, and you're fighting the inevitable. We might as well upload ourselves and go on to whatever's next. They'll be able to own you. They already do. If they want to take your shit, they are going to take your shit. I'm going to fight back against... Yeah, with 556? Against a freaking drone? These guys can... Well, they can heat seek you. I'm gonna put mud on me like in freaking Predator.
Well,
yeah, good luck with that.
DARPA's invented like little drone insects that have explosives on them.
Yeah, the swarm technology.
And China's basically us. We literally got hunter-killer drones from Black Ops 2.
I mean, think about it. Like, in what effective way are you going to fight back? And what I'm saying with all this is, Johnny Silverhand is right. Johnny Silverhand was right.
Well, we already have like the Skynet infrastructure over us. It's just covert, and now people are worried about from Palantir because they're like, oh, there's like this possible Antichrist AI in the federal government created by a homosexual, and it's like,